I have a question. Can the world's most populous country be forced to choose sides? Well, according to Mr. Vladimir Putin, the answer is a clear no. Speaking publicly in St. Petersburg, the Russian president delivered a very strong defense of India and Indian Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi. Mr. Putin, he argued that attempts to pressurize India over its relationship with Russia, it is simply unrealistic. His remarks come at a time when Western nations continue to impose sanctions on Moscow and encourage the countries reduce the economic ties with Russia. Yet, India has maintained a very strategic approach here, continuing to engage with multiple global powers while pursuing its own national interest. Here, Mr. Putin emphasized that a country with population of more than 1.5 billion people will make a decision based on what benefits its own citizens, not what foreign governments demand. In fact, he also highlighted the rapid growth in trade between India and Russia. Energy, fertilizer, pharmaceuticals, and other sectors have contributed to stronger economic ties in recent years. Mr. Putin, he also suggested that bilateral ties could soon reach the $100 billion mark. This particular comment, it underlines Moscow's confidence that relationship with New Delhi, it will remain strong despite the international pressure. But for India, this reflects, maybe a broader foreign policy approach, maintaining relationship with competing global powers while avoiding direct alignment with any single bloc here. Well, just when many hoped that the whole region was moving towards calm, a new statement from Iran, it suggests the confrontation may be far from over. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, they have declared that resistance operation will continue until and unless foreign military forces leave the region. The statement, it is being viewed as one of the strongest signals yet that Tehran is not ready to back down. The comments, they come amid the continuing controversy surrounding the deadly incident at Kuwait International Airport. In fact, one Indian national was reportedly not anymore, and dozens of people, they were injured too. While Washington accuses Iran of carrying out a deliberate drone strike, Tehran strongly denies the responsibility and insists that a malfunctioning US Patriot missile system caused the whole destruction. In the meantime, the conflicting accounts, it has kind of created a lot of confusion and fueled fresh tension. The problem is that every new accusation, it increased the risk of escalation. Military officials, diplomats, in fact, intelligence agencies across the region, they are closely monitoring all the developments because, let's be honest, even a single miscalculation, it could trigger a wider confrontation. Global markets are also paying attention though. Any major conflict in the Gulf region right now, it can affect the oil supply, shipping routes, energy prices around the globe. And for millions of people, the concern is simple. How long can this cycle of threats and counter threats continue before something large happens?